F-Zero is back. F-Zero is back, apparently. It's back. When F-Zero 99 was first announced, I, like many others, was somewhat disappointed that we had to wait 2 decades for a new F-Zero game, and all we got was an online battle royale. Well, I think I take that mostly back, because F-Zero 99 works so wonderfully well. F-Zero 99 takes some of the best things about F-Zero and makes them even better. The expanded scale of all the chaos of the collisions and the strategy of the Skyway fit into the F-Zero formula so well. F-Zero has always had an emphasis upon managing resources wisely to win the race. And with its additions and changes, it takes this mechanic to a whole new level. Some of these mechanics are entirely new to the series, and others are repurposed from previous entries. Entirely new mechanics include the Super Sparks and Super Boosts, and repurposed mechanics include combining energy and boosts into 1 meter. Both of these changes make managing your resources more important than ever. F-Zero is always a lot of fun because it's so fast, and it's not always about winning. Sometimes in F-Zero, the best you can do is just survive. The Battle Royale format adds entirely new thrills into this already exciting mix. You have the excitement of the start as you chaotically crash into each other and attempt to reach the finish line first. Then the real race begins, with all the collisions, crashes, and explosions that make F-Zero such an exhilarating and unique racing series. F-Zero is just the right mixture of chaos and skill, and F-Zero 99 maintains this mixture while increasing the scale and intensity of its elements tenfold. I am not even that great at F-Zero 99. I have only ever placed in the top 10 2 or 3 times, and I usually only place in the top 30. I'm not that great at F-Zero as a whole, but I am still enjoying F-Zero 99 immensely. And it may just be recency bias, but I feel that F-Zero 99 is the very best out of all the 99 format Battle Royale style games that Nintendo has put out there. The core concept of F-Zero, the chaos, the skill, and the speed, are the most befitting of a Battle Royale. They're more befitting than Tetris, more befitting than Pac-Man, and more befitting than Super Mario Bros. And it's obligatory that I say, rest in peace, Super Mario Bros. 35. F-Zero 99 simply works. It works so well. And it looks and plays a lot like the original game, but it does have so many small improvements. It maintains the visual style of the original F-Zero, while making it a bit more like you remembered. The cars and environments are now 3D models rather than 2D sprites, which makes everything a lot more clear. Everything's much more visible, and once again, like I said, it makes it look like the original F-Zero the way you remember it. And in addition, the music is taken directly from the original F-Zero, which isn't a bad thing. F-Zero has some really good music. F-Zero 99 really builds on the base of the original game, incorporates brand new elements and elements from later entries in the series to make this really excellent evolution of the series. A one that I am happy to say that I have enjoyed. A brand new F-Zero title would have been more welcome, but I am just happy that F-Zero is present at all. I'm so glad that it has at long last returned after 2 decades of absence. Nintendo, or perhaps just Miyamoto, wished to create a new F-Zero game only if a worthwhile way to evolve the series was imagined. And it looks like a fast and frantic battle royale was the evolution we waited 20 years for. And I have to admit that it works. This is the most fun I have ever had with an F-Zero game, because it takes so much of what is incredible about F-Zero and makes it even better by increasing the chaos, the collisions, and the need for speed and skill tenfold. It is incredible. F-Zero 99 is indeed an exciting expansion of the core concepts of the series, and it works so wonderfully well. It feels so good to finally say it. F-Zero is back. It may be back in a form that no one expected whatsoever, but it is back. F-Zero is back. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Kiro Tarakai, and F-Zero is back. F-Zero is back. I never thought that I would be able to say those words.